Ultrasound isn't just for radiologists anymore. More medical schools are integrating it. Yet many seasoned clinicians still hesitate to adopt it. What's slowing down MSK Ultrasound's rise? And what will it take for full integration? Find out now, straight from Dr. Dawn Buford, and gain valuable insights.
Why is it like such a hurdle? And then what's it going to take to have widespread adoption in our musculoskeletal education system?
The hurdle part's a tough one, right? Because MSK sonography has been around for long enough for that to have been exposed, for people to have been exposed to it. I think like anything else, it starts at the training level, but probably even before the residency level, so even before you hit an orthopedic-based residency, hopefully the medical schools, and I know this for a fact that there's many medical schools now that are using ultrasound in their gross anatomy courses, and I think that's fantastic because that's where you start. And I think the rise of some of these portable, handheld, wired or wireless transducers that connect to an iPhone or any phone or your computer or tablet and make this modality more accessible.
Don't forget, if you want more about the business of Orthobiologics, I have a podcast, or you can go on my website, The Business of Orthobiologics, and tune in.
And more cost effective for schools and training institutions to have them for their students. I think that'll just help, just getting introduced to it. That's kind of your gateway modality, your gateway transducer, if you want to call it, maybe something small and portable, but as you get better at it, you start to learn that there's higher powered devices maybe. So I think at the training level, that's really where it starts. We're coming at it from both directions, right? Because we've got some very high level clinicians in various specialties that are very, very good at sonography. And they're teaching kind of from the top down at a lot of high level international and national meetings. And then from the bottom up, it's starting at the medical school level also. And with residencies and fellowships, filling in where they have appropriate faculty to teach. So I think we'll get there. It's clearly way better than it was 16, 17 years ago when we started our course. I mean, it's night and day improved. It's basically in every orthopedic meeting, there's lectures and talks about sonography. If you look in almost every, or just say the top 10 orthopedic journals, not only are there articles that include Orthobiologics in every edition, which I think is fantastic, but there's also articles that will include sonography if it's appropriate, either for diagnostic or outcome measures, things like that. So we'll get there.
How long do you think it's going to take before it's standard, like using a stethoscope to listen to a heart?
Oh gosh, it's only been 16 years since we got. Probably another 15 or 16 years.
Okay.
It's going to be a minute.
Okay. All right.
Because you have to realize everybody that's in practice now, if they want to be cutting edge, I think they have to learn how to do it. And you have to get past the mindset that using ultrasound is a sign of weakness when it's obviously not. It's actually quite the opposite. It makes you a much better clinician. And none of us get ultrasound because we're scared that we can't inject the knee or the shoulder. We get ultrasound because we want to know exactly what we're doing and be able to do it better, And so that mindset really starts in training when you have no preconceived ideas and there's no, call it ego or whatever attached to what you're using. You're just a student learning everything there is out there and having that open mind back then. And so I think when that next generation of orthopedic clinicians comes through that are, just now coming out of medical school, but they've been in a program where they had ultrasound all the way through gross anatomy and what have you, I think those people will be even better than we are, with the transducer. They'll have grown up with it, and they'll be even more expert at anatomy, because it's really just applied anatomy,
Don't miss out. Please subscribe to our newsletter now to stay ahead of the world of orthobiologics. You can find the link below.